Hello, my name is David and welcome to my review of 140. This is a game all about a square, woohoo! It's a platform game with an emphasis on music. Why is it called 140? I've got no idea. However, if you're looking for a fun no-nonsense game, then stay tuned. So this game pretty much throws you straight in. There's only one button to learn, so it's perfect for those who don't like a lot of controls. However, even though this forms most of the game, the bosses do offer a bit more variety. For example, here you've morphed into a triangle and you need to dodge all the shapes whilst racing along. The game has 3 areas, comprising of its own levels. And to get from one level to the next, at the end you have to get this little ball and take it to this bigger ball, which always reminds me of something. So as you progress through the levels, nothing's quite what it seems. Most of the levels are mirrored on the previous levels, but with some slight changes. This can result in you going the wrong way sometimes. The game's length will disappoint some people, because I timed myself and I managed to finish the whole lot in 38 minutes. And with a price tag of £6.39, that's not very long. And I honestly think more experienced players will be able to do it faster than that even, so I failed quite a few times. And even those who are less experienced should still be able to get through it within less than an hour. There is a survival mode that you can get access to once you've done the whole game, which is just basically the levels in reverse, and you have 1 life to complete each area. But for me, even if I made it to the boss and known that if I died, I have to start all over again, I just feel personally, by that point I'm ready to move on and play something new. So different games put themselves into different genres. I mean, this one does put itself in the platformer genre, but it also puts itself in the music genre alongside your karaoke and dance games. So is that the right place for it? Well, there's definitely a musical side to it for sure. For example, here it helps you know when to time your jumps, or when to get yourself in position so it fires the laser beam just in time to hit the boss. However, so much of the game is a platformer. Is it correct? Here's an example of another game that puts itself firmly in the platformer genre, but also has a musical component that helps you face the bosses knowing when you're meant to attack.
Me, 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 me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my...
So I think you can see where this is going. However, in their defence, the Xbox One version came out in April 2016, and it was developed by Jeppe Carlsen, and his friend Jacob Smith did the audio. But this was in fact a re-release, and it came out on the PC and Mac in 2013, and it won the Excellence in Audio Award. So well done for that. So if they want to keep it in the music genre, that's fine by me. So a nice little fact about this is that Jeppe Carlsen was also the lead puzzle designer in a game called Limbo, and he actually worked on 140 at the same time whilst working on this game. But the game dynamics are different now. For example, here you've got this water that's blocking your way, and you think that you have to use the crate to get across. But what you actually have to do, you have to get the crate, drag it across the ground until you get to this rope that you climb up to get up to the trees. So for me that's like a genuine puzzle. But when you compare it to 140, it's more about reflexes and timing. So as this review comes to a close, I just want to mention one more game which came out on the Xbox 360. It was called Runner 2. It shares the musical component which helps you with your timing and your reflexes. You're running automatically and it's quite fast, you can't control that bit. And there are many more buttons to learn. And even once you got the hang of that, for extra points you can throw in some dance moves. I wanted to compare this to 140 so you can see how 140 gives you the opportunity to take your time and go at your own pace. Don't get me wrong, Runner 2 is a fantastic game. It's just that 140 just gives you more freedom to relax and enjoy the moment. Now I enjoy both of these, The problem I got with 140 is the price tag. I've mentioned this before. Even Jep Carson himself said that this was just a pet project.
I made 140 as a pet project in my spare time, whilst also working as a lead puzzle designer at Playdead, developer of Limbo.
So when you go onto the Microsoft Store, you'll see that this game's been given 5 stars by one enthusiastic person, yes. But when you scroll down, you look at the comments section, there aren't any. And when you consider that this game's been out for over a year, you'd think there'd be something. And I think that's simply because it's too expensive. It's a shame because I enjoyed this game, it's good fun and it's easy to play. So what I propose is, if you go onto eBay, you can get a code for 99p so you can play this on Steam. So it's definitely worth a go, just don't pay the $6.39 for it. And that's the end of my review of 140. Hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave any likes and comments below, and feel free to subscribe to my channel.